Foundations of the Flow State. Part 2. Small Things. Here's a quote from the famous rock climber Alex Honnold referring to his record-breaking free solo climb of El Capitan Wall, no ropes. With free soloing, obviously I know that I'm in danger, but feeling fearful while I'm up there is not helping me in any way. It's only hindering my performance, so I just set it aside and leave it be. End quote. Cats are known for their ability to pounce with impressive speed, but if you have ever watched or played with a cat, you'll notice that they're never tense. And likewise, when a martial artist strikes a punch, he keeps as loose as possible during the movement, only tightening his muscles upon impact. This allows him to deliver a powerful blow as he is able to move at maximum speed before making his body become rigid upon impact. The importance of relaxation is evident in almost every activity. A musician plays best when relaxed. A singer sings poorly if she over-tightens. Sparks of creativity happen when we are most relaxed. And so, it's clear that the body and mind function optimally when relaxed. If I stand on a hot rock in the sun, I will feel a burning under my feet. If I listen to that pain, then I will immediately move to a shadier spot, where my feet will not be blistered by the heat. But if I ignore the pain will increase over time as the heat builds, and my body attempts to communicate the urgency with which I should move to avoid injury. In this way, the body gives subtle signals that are urging us to take action in order to keep safe or to maintain our health. If a person was to ignore those subtle signals, then the signals would need to get stronger until the person takes action, or until the person does change their perception of that which is plaguing their mind. Likewise, in the moment of creating an artwork, an artist is monitoring her inner state while the unconscious gives nudges to steer the artist's actions. A songwriter feels off when he has gone to an unsuitable chord that does not express what he wants to express. Then he feels relaxed and at home as he finds the chord that hits the spot. Have you ever been looking for something at the grocery store, but couldn't find what you were looking for despite the fact that it was directly in front of your face? In observing those moments, we notice that the reason why we don't see it is because we unconsciously exclude certain possibilities from our search. You may have been thinking it could be anywhere but directly in front of your face because you had already decided it would be hard to find. Or you may have decided that the object you were looking for would be a little larger than it really was. Our emotions seem to be subject to this same effect. If we are always looking for big, strong emotions to drive our actions, then we will ignore the subtler ones. The outcome of this way of living is that the nervous system will habitually produce a more turbulent homeostatic swing, and then the distortion of our perceptions follows. The same goes for thoughts or ideas. We never really think up an idea consciously. Ideas are formed unconsciously and presented to the conscious mind. If I am always looking for big ideas, then I will miss all the smaller ones. But haven't you ever had a problem that stumped you for years, and when you looked back at it later, you realized you could have ended it the day it started, if only you had thought of that simple little action that you eventually took to fix it? So, it's often the little ideas that are actually the most effective, yet those are the ideas that we may be missing out on if we're always searching for big things. The subtleties of the art form may be neglected, as well as many potentially effective ideas, if the artist is looking only for something big. To learn more about mastery of your craft and other topics, please like and subscribe. Thanks for listening.